Hi, I'm Nick Falkoff with Auburndale Builders, and we're at a Weston passive house that we're building. And we're building a new basement assembly type here that reduces the amount of concrete that we're pouring in the basement. So traditionally in New England for hundreds of years, people had dirt floors, and then we started getting used to having concrete floors. But the concrete floors don't serve a structural purpose anymore with the amount of rebar we have in our walls. So we're removing the concrete from our slab and we're replacing it with insulation and what's called a wood slab. It's 2 layers of plywood crisscrossed. And what this does is it reduces the amount of embodied carbon in the floor. It makes the floor softer and easier for walking. It's easier on the joints. It's better for playrooms, better for exercise rooms. And it's accessible. If we ever need to get anything underneath the floor, we can open up the plywood and go back down through. This detail evolved out of some work done by Steve Basic, who's an architect, many of you may know, who's started removing the concrete slabs in some of his assemblies. We still do traditional radon mitigation. We still do drainage details where we have sump pumps that remove the water from beneath the slab. We still have a vapor barrier and air barrier that prevents moisture and air leakage below our slab. The only difference here is that instead of pouring a 4-inch concrete slab that most people are used to, we replace that with EPS foam and 2 layers of Advantech plywood. So the floor is firm, but it has a little bit of a bounce. So if you're walking on it back and forth, or if kids are playing on it, or if you're using it for an exercise room, it feels more like a dance floor than a concrete floor. So we'll do some extra reinforcement where we have staircases coming down on this, and we'll do some extra reinforcement where our wood stair meets this. We think the amount of embodied carbon that we're saving, or carbon, is the equivalent of driving a car for about 2 years. It's quite a bit of energy or emissions we're reducing by using this system. So, thank you.